Hello and welcome back to my channel. Got an exciting video to do today to show you a comparison of the GHD Gold and the Cloud9 Originals. I am going to do two styles. So the reason that I was looking is because I've been using the GHD Golds now for about 3 years, and I just felt like I couldn't get a decent curl on with them. I'm going to do one side straight with the GHDs, one side straight with the Cloud9s, and then I'm going to show you one side curling with the iron and then the other side curling with the other iron. Super excited because with these Cloud9s I have not curled my hair with them yet. The GHD Golds are quite big, and the reason that I was looking for a different straightener is because I wanted a smaller one, but not tiny, just smaller. In terms of GHD Golds, you can't change the temperature on them at all. What you do is you just press the button and then you wait for it to tell you that it's hot, and it'll heat up to 185. It doesn't perfectly close there. Again, these don't close perfectly there. There is a small gap here with the Cloud9s, and with these you have got different temperatures that you can set them at. So with the Cloud9s, you switch them on and then the 150 was flashing, and it does that until it's reached the desired temperature. I'm not going to do these at 150 though, because then it wouldn't be so much as a like by like comparison. So I'm going to do the temperature that's in between the 150 and the 200 in order to give it the right comparison. So just finishing off that piece there, and as you can see, the result is quite nice. For me, they can go a little bit too straight, and I think that's because I've got a lot of hair. When you think of your density, I've got a lot of hair, but it's quite fine, so it kind of makes it look a bit too flat if I have it too straight. Whereas these GHD Golds, they don't get it too straight, if that makes any sense to you. It gets it nice and straight, but I feel like I've still got substance to my hair. So I think they're really good for straightening my sort of hair. I quite like the ends to be quite sharp. Okay, so that's the right side straightened with the GHD Golds. This is where the metal clip comes in handy now, because I've already finished straightening this part. And by doing that, I'm not going to indent the bit that I've already straightened. So now these are on. I'm going to use the Cloud9s for doing this side. Seems to glide through okay there. Here we go. These seem to be gliding through the hair nice anyway. So yeah, I do like both actually, which could mean that I could potentially get rid of these if these are as good as these for straightening, but I'll have to use them a few more times first and see how I go. So the bit that I'm really excited to find out about these two different irons and how they work separately, and see if it's just me that's lost it, or if it's these that are not quite doing it for me in terms of giving a decent curl on my hair. Use the GHDs this side. Just grab it there, twist it, and bring that down. This way I'm going to go different. So I've either got to, if you can see what I mean, reach my arm completely around like that, or I could do it like this. When I do it like this, I'm just going to catch it there so that it doesn't all slip through the net. And I tend to end up dragging it forward instead of straight down, but it still give a nice curl, I suppose. As you can see, some quite nice curls. It's how long they last as well. I think that the longevity of the curl is important. So what I'm going to do is show you both sides of the curls later after I've been for a walk. Backwards. That's the second layer. They don't blow me away, these curls don't. And one. Backwards. So that's that side. Now for the Cloud 9 side. That seems to glide quite nice. Let's have a look. Easier to hold on to as well, because they're much smaller. That's the second layer done. Don't know what your feeling is. This feels like it's got a bit more bounce. Looks in better condition as well. It feels in better condition. This feels a bit limp. Look at that already. Look at that already. Whereas this, it's just going, it looks in better condition. It looks better. This side, this is the problem that I've been getting with my GHD Gold, and I know full well that I can get a better result than this. So you can imagine what it's going to look like in a bit. What I am going to do though, I'm going to put some hold on both sides. Got some Alnet here, normal strength, because that's all I ever use. Better for your hair. I don't think any amount of hairspray is going to hold this lot in. I've only just done it and it's already going limp. So what that's done for me, it's solidified the fact that I've made the right decision in buying these and getting this result. You've got this versus this. What'll be interesting to see is how well these curl the hotter they get. Because if you're going out and you want some really good curls, it'd be interesting to see how good the curls get, the higher the degree on here. You know, because if you're at a real special night, you might want to put it up to 200. I know you wouldn't do that on a general day necessarily because, you know, the heat damage and things like that. But if you've got a special event or you're doing somebody's hair for a special event and you want them curls to hold much better, then, you know, you can do that. Likewise, if it's just for work and it's an average day and you're just straightening your hair, you could have it on 150. I don't think it's difficult decisions that you need to make in terms of temperatures. I just think you depend it on the event and what's going on, really. These, they look great, but they're dead big and bulky around here. And I think that that's part of the problem. Look, thanks for listening, guys. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, put your questions in the comments. So I'm back as promised. I've been out for a 7.5 kilometre walk today with high winds. It was quite cold out. Hair blowing all over the place all the time. I couldn't even imagine what it was going to look like when I came back. This is the result. So this, if you remember, is the side where I did the GHD curls. This is the side where I used the Cloud 9s. And as you can see, you know, it's not as curly as it was earlier, but it's still held way better than the GHD side, which has pretty much only got one slight wave left. The rest of it, it's fairly straight. So definitely the Cloud 9s are brilliant. You know, they've done a brilliant job for straightening, as do the GHDs, but they've done a much better job for curling. Really happy with them and the purchase, and so glad that I bought them. Cloud 9 have got a sale on at the moment as well. I think they're changing it daily, but they're having, because of the lockdown and because of things like that, I think that's the reason that they might be doing it, but they're having a lot of discounts and things, or adding stuff on for free. So if you're going to be thinking of buying Cloud 9, I would do it now, to be fair, but what I'll do is I'll put the link down below.